This video is going to be a Kundalini energy update video. I'm currently going through the Kundalini transformation. This goes hand in hand with physical symptoms and psychological changes. I want to talk about the energetic changes that are going on inside of my body, about my mental health, and at the end I want to share a little bit about what I'm doing to heal myself. My Kundalini energy was activated 10 years ago. The awakening enhanced my ability to sense energy, but the biggest changes happened about 2 years ago when my child was born. Then things started to speed up. It has been taking so long because I had so much damage in the subtle energy body because of decades of depression, mental illness, PTSD symptoms. But now let's get into the topic of today's video. So what I was working on so hard for a while now is to bring the Kundalini fully up into the crown. Every single time when I lie down, something is activated inside of me that makes it so that the Kundalini starts to flow from the tip of my toes, through my legs, up. It wants to go up the body. I want to explain to you how the energy moves through the body. So you have a subtle energy system, and this subtle energy system consists of a lot of nadis, a lot of energy channels, and your main energy centers, the chakras. I don't want to use the word chakra. I know each chakra has their own name. I'm aware of that, but I don't like to use these terms because they come with a baggage. You start to associate specific things with these names, and I just don't agree with a lot of the dogma that is attached to every single chakra. So when I lie down and the Kundalini is getting active, it starts to go up from the tip of my toe, on one leg. It goes up, then rise through my hips, and then it goes down again. Then it suddenly appears in the center of my hips where an energy center is, and then it goes right through my body to the back. Then it appears again in front of me at the next energy center. Then it goes right through that. And now what wasn't possible before, as I said, I had a lot of damage. I'm still having some damage in the subtle energy system. So Kundalini was not able to do the same thing and go through the heart, go through the neck, and through the centers in my head. As I continue to do my healing work with a specific method, specific technique that I developed through trial and error, I can feel that more energy is able to go to these upper energy centers. It is still not going as fast and smoothly as it is moving in the lower centers. The other thing also that I want to mention is that part of the subtle energy system are also these 3 main channels. But additional to these 3 main channels, there are also smaller channels that are like those like little lines. And the interesting thing, this is also a new thing, so I have a lot of tension. The damage you have in the physical body has an effect on the subtle energy body. I have a lot of tension in my shoulders, and as I'm dissolving the tension in my shoulders, I can feel that the energy is now able, so it goes up on the main channel here on the side. And then what it is doing, it is moving, it's coming up here, and then it's going out of the body. So it is, I think, you can see this on a lot of illustrations, a lot of pictures that are depicting the subtle energy system, the field that is around the human body. These lines are probably also moving into the auric field. I can access the auric field. I can move the energy into the auric field. I can sense the damage in the auric field. Just as I mentioned, damage is around here, around the upper energy centers. Based on my personal experience and my ability to feel my own energy, to sense the damage in the subtle energy system, I want to tell you that these energy centers can be overactive, and when the energy centers are overactive, this is creating damage. So when you are overthinking a lot, when you have anxiety and you just imagine a lot of things in your mind, it is a possibility that the energy center in your head is overactive and is creating damage. This was also true for me. This is also true for the lower energy centers. For most people, the lower energy centers are too active, especially in this society where those kind of things are pushed a lot. I'm also doing a lot of out-of-body work and dream work, and when I was first discovering these things, that those energy centers can be overactive, I was shown a lot of things that was symbolically representing the overactivity of these lower energy centers. Pay attention to stuff you see in your dreams. So if you also want to do this dream work, out-of-body work, lucid dreaming, I have a lot of how-tos on this channel. So if you get into that, you'll also be shown things you have to work on. So now I want to talk about my mental health. Of course, it's getting better and better. The more I heal, the better I feel. I'm getting way less triggered. I'm able to see my triggers more clearly. I'm able to stop the reaction, to stop reacting to the triggers. I'm able to pull myself out of a triggered state very quickly. Yeah, I have way more energy, way more mental space for things that are going on in my daily life. Okay, so now what am I doing to achieve that? So I'm using mantras. I'm using specific words as a mantra. So for me, a mantra is just one word that you can repeat over and over again, and it will access specific meaning, and this meaning will trigger a specific response inside of you. I'm using these mantras every time I feel triggered, and I'm using them every time when I feel, this is really specific to Kundalini, because Kundalini is doing this healing work not just when I'm relaxed, it is trying to do it all the time, 24/7, and sometimes I have to stop and then focus on the body, focus on this area where the Kundalini wants to do the healing. And to be able to focus, to be able to access that part of my body, I also use another mantra to do that. I'm communicating with the body. I'm communicating with this lower part of myself, the ego or the inner child. I'm addressing it directly. Really, the enemy is fear. The enemy is the unnecessary fight or flight response that is keeping your body from doing the healing. The healing is an automatic thing that is happening. The body knows how to heal. The subtle energy body knows how to heal itself. You are just standing in the way. So that's it for this video. I just wanted to update you, and I hope this was helpful somehow. I'm going to talk about all of this stuff in more detail in other videos, and yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.